Hey guys, I'm Chris.
I'm Kathy. This is Buster. We are in
We're in Florida.
Florida. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 80 degrees today, right?
Right.
And we're dropping off down in Homestead below Miami. So going all the way down.
Yeah, we picked up earlier today in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's good to be back on the road. We had some appointments and some personal things last week, and we're up in Virginia, and weather is quite different here in Florida.
Right. It's been freezing. We're sleeping with the AC on tonight, aren't we? So we've had some people ask some questions about
the ARI sleepers and the disconnect for the power. We're going to show that to you, but also let's talk a little bit about the sleeper. We've had I think this is our third or fourth truck now. This is the first one with the ARI sleeper, and there's a lot of things we do like about it. One, it is, I think it's insulated better. It's insulated very well. It's one of the first things that we noticed. A lot of the stuff is the same as our last truck, just different brand, but you know, all in all, we have enjoyed this truck. We've enjoyed all the trucks we've had with Examber. I mean, you know, with what we see out here on the road, whether the people are driving,
they always have good trucks.
These are nice trucks. Yeah.
Nice, comfortable. If you can't be home, hey.
Yeah, and it's
the best camping.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to be out here on the road. That's for sure.
Right, absolutely. With your animals and whatnot.
Right, and but one of the things that people ask about is the disconnect, and there is a battery disconnect under the seat cushion in the back. You have to have the bed up. So you have the table down and the two seat cushions. It's on the driver's side. It's also where you find most of the circuit breakers, fuses, that sort of thing.
And when you're going to be down for home time, we found that.
Yeah, if you don't turn the battery off back here for the sleeper, and the generator's not running, which, you know, if you're going to be down for a week or something, it's going to consume a lot of fuel. So you don't really want to do that. If you're lucky enough to be able to park your truck at home, you can use shore power, and that's something you can do, and you don't have to worry about it so much. But if those two things are not an option, you definitely need to turn the battery off just to save the batteries. If you turn the battery off, it will be okay for a week or whatever.
Or otherwise you'll have a dead truck.
Yeah,
they're hard to
the
jump
batteries
off.
will die. Yeah, and that's an unnecessary expense also.
But also you can't keep stuff in your fridge. So
right. Yeah, that's going to be the next thing I was going to say. If you do that and you turn the battery off, make sure you empty the fridge and the freezer, and because you know the power will be off for that as well.
You think that's a good idea?
Buster's enjoying the weather here also. He loves the warmer temperatures.
Yeah, they just went outside and saw palm trees and new stuff.
And Buster's originally from Southern California, so
it's very familiar.
Yeah, the Florida, he's good with Florida. Some of the mountain areas and colder parts up north he doesn't care for so much. It's much too cold.
But Chris is going to show you on the video how to cut off the power supply back here. Right. And Penelope will help show it. She's real good with that.
Oh yeah, she's an expert.
One thing about a Doberman, they're gonna, if you're pointing at something, they gotta go see what it is.
Yeah, there's I think they refer to it as the Dobie nose.
Oh,
a lot of people call it Dobermans Dobies.
It's very curious.
And they're all nose. Their face is so long, their nose is so long, and they put the nose on everything. They're very nosy.
So anyway, that's a very important thing that you'll need to know, and so you can save your truck and still take time off.
Yeah.
And all this is new stuff when you come on, and it's new for us. And once you know where everything is, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, and also there's a battery disconnect for up front as well that will cut off the power to the stuff on the dash and that sort of thing. So once again, if you're going to be out of the truck, the sleeper is the most important, but it's a good idea to cut that off as well. That way you don't have anything on the truck that's consuming power, because the last thing you want to do is go home for home time, and then you get this great load heading out, and you get into the truck and nothing works. It won't start.
Now, what we've noticed is when you cut off the power to at the driver's side door, the gray, it's usually always a gray metal turn. You can still get in.
Yeah.
When we come back,
our old truck,
key,
nothing will work. This one, the power door locks will still work.
yes, and half the lights come on in the back. Have you? Yeah. So it does override just a little bit of that, but that's about all it'll do. Unlock your door.
Yeah, it does. It does definitely minimize the power consumption, though. So that way, your truck will be ready when you are.
Yep. Okay. We'll see you again this week when we get ready to head out of Florida. And hope you guys are doing well out there, and all the new hires. If you have any questions, just give us a shout, and we'll do a video on it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, in the ARI sleeper on the passenger side, this is the cutoff switch for the sleeper. This cuts off all power to the sleeper. This red dial on the end, it's a quarter turn on or off. That's how you disconnect the power. Also, back here you also find the fuses, and there's a couple of circuit breakers, and you have a list right here that tells you which each one goes to. Okay, guys, this is the cutoff switch for the power for the cab up front. Cuts off the power to the dash on the trucks with the ARI sleeper. Or it's just one control, one dial, on or off, and it lights up red when it's on.